Computer manufacturers these days kind of have to expand their asset library, and Bequiet is no exception. They've expanded into the keyboard market. Yes, I know, that's right, keyboard market. And today we're going to be looking at the Bequiet Light Mount, their entry-level keyboard. So, enter Bequiet into the keyboard space, and here we have the Light Mount keyboard, and we're just going to go through a little unboxing here. And yes, I know, unboxing videos, we thought they were dead, right? Well, we're back with an unboxing video of a keyboard. So let's begin. Right, so we're just going to get straight into the unboxing of this keyboard, and let's open it up and see how well it's presented. And here we go. Very, very basic kind of box here. It seems to be well packaged here, and it's covered in this standard stuff that you seem to see every kind of electronic device covered in now. Little anti-static bag, I'm assuming it's anti-static. It's got quite a bit of weight to it already, I must say. Quite a bit of weight. So we're going to open this in a second. We're going to put that to one side and just see what else you get in the box. A light mount manual. A keyboard needs a manual apparently. So probably warranty information and how the features of the keyboard work, and we'll go through those quickly in a moment. Very cool. Anyway, that's that. Now underneath here, let's open this up. See what we get, if I can take it out. Nice kind of Bequiet aesthetic going on either side. Under here we have the wrist. Oh, I was wondering if that was going to be soft, and I can feel that is soft. Let's take this out. ASMR, folks, ASMR. This is the wrist rest, and that's magnetically attached to the keyboard. We'll show you that in a minute. This is very, very squidgy. It feels like gel, like kind of, maybe not memory foam, it might be memory foam, but it's very jelly-like, and could be quite comfortable for those wrists. Okay, if we look at the profile of this wrist rest here, which attaches magnetically, as we just said, to the keyboard, we can see that there's quite a lot of padding on there, which should give you a very comfortable writing, typing position. And yeah, we can see a little bit of flex there, as it is kind of made of plastic. So that is to be expected on that. But for the most part, once that's attached to the keyboard and resting on your desk, it has the support, rubber support bits on the bottom there, which will stop it from sliding around. And I think that would be quite nice. Very, very well padded. Love the material finish on that. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're going to continue looking at what else is in the box. We've got what looks like a couple of cables, so let's get these open. So in this one we have a USB-C to USB Type A adapter. So obviously this is a USB-C connected keyboard, which is always good to see. Nice to see them adopting USB-C, although USB-C keyboards have been around for quite a while. It's good to see that they give you the cable for that. Now I'm expecting in this one potentially just a USB-C to USB-C cable here. Or not. No, we have a key puller. They give you a key puller, which is to be expected, as these are Cherry MX keys and their own type of key switches, which we will get to in a moment. But this is the key puller and key cap puller. As you can see there, just your standard key cap puller and key switch puller. There we go. So there is nothing else in the box, so let's move on over to the keyboard. Okay, moving on to the actual keyboard, let's get this open so we can see what it looks like. I'm going to rip this open. They're quite tight. It looks like a very slim keyboard here, and as I said earlier, it's very weighty. It's got two levels of legs on the bottom there with the rubber non-slip pads on the bottom as well to stop it from moving on your desk. Not much else to see here. Nice kind of pattern on the bottom there with the Bequiet Light Mount logo and such. And on the back, we flip that over, we can see there is the USB-C connection where that cable will go. So you can obviously use the cable that's supplied with it, or potentially use a USB-C to USB-C cable, which it doesn't come with. I'm quite surprised about that. Okay, looking at the aesthetics of the keyboard, we've got 5 memory buttons there, or programmable buttons. I'm assuming the software that comes with this, you can program those to do whatever you like it to do. Open a program, do a shortcut to in a game, or maybe multiple keys programmed as a macro or something like that. You've got a volume control knob here with a mute button on the top. I quite like that. It's got a really, really good feel to that. And then your standard UK QWERTY keyboard here with a number pad. Now we're going to look at the sound and the feel of the keyboard in a moment, but let's just look at how it looks. As you can see there, it's quite a slim keyboard. Now we're going to do a little bit of a flex test here, so hopefully there's a little bit of flex there in the keyboard, but I'm pushing quite hard to make it do that. Not something you would generally do on a keyboard anyway, but it's kind of a sign of how strong the keyboard is. Now if we look at the back of the keyboard, you've got this nice, it's not lit right now, but it will be in a moment, a nice LED strip here, which again is also customizable using the Bequiet software as well. Now, if we flip over the keyboard, you'll notice I spoke about the LED strip along the back there, which completely lights up, and we'll see how bright that is in a moment. If we flip over, if you didn't notice already, there's actually some LED strips on the bottom of the keyboard. Again, I'm assuming these are customizable and you can customize that in the software that comes with the Bequiet keyboard. But that is a nice touch. That will actually light your desk up either side underneath without blinding you in the face. Okay, so now we're going to do a sound test. So I'm going to take the mic off and we're going to hear what it actually sounds like typing on the keyboard. Okay, so for some of you keyboard nerds out there, these are some of the specs of the Bequiet Light Mount. The dimensions of the Bequiet Light Mount are 132 by 461 by 44 millimeters. The total weight of the keyboard is 910 grams, so yeah, almost 1 kilogram, almost a bag of sugar there. The switch type is silent mechanical switches. As you could hear a moment ago, they are pretty quiet. The switch socket type is a 5-pin Cherry MX, and obviously you haven't seen it yet, but the backlighting is ARGB. Now it's made of an aluminium top plate, ABS bottom, that's plastic, PBT keycaps, which is pretty standard. Okay, as we move on to the actual key specifications, the key rollover is full NKRO via USB, a USB-C that is, you saw there. The keycaps are PBT double shot keys. The polling rate of the keyboard is 1000 Hertz. It has a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C connector, as we showed you earlier, and a standard USB interface on the other end of the cable, the one that plugs into your computer. It does have onboard memory, so if you select an RGB mode that you like, it will remember it when you turn it on the next time. And obviously it supports the Bequiet software, which we will probably go through in another video in more detail. Now you can pick up one of these Bequiet Light Mount keyboards for about 150 UK pounds. It seems quite a lot for a keyboard, but actually that's quite a normal price for a keyboard these days, unfortunately. But it is a very nice typing keyboard. It's very quiet, as you heard a moment ago, and it's quite well built. It's very well built, in fact. We'll put affiliate links in the description down below if you want to go and check out one of these yourself. They're very well built keyboards. Bit on the expensive side, but this is their entry-level model. There is a slightly more expensive one as well, which we hope to get in the near future. But for now, this is the Bequiet Light Mount, and go check it out.